I'm your host, Mr. Sunshine, and I welcome back to you all on my English learning platform, English Shine, a place where my dear ones reach higher and get better approach in the part of study. So this is not basically any academic class. This is all about that spoken series that we had on this Sunday. As you know that in this lockdown that we don't have to move outside. So basically, I have made one of the statement at yesterday that yes, there will be one of the video for how to speak English. Means otherwise, is there any steps that you follow and go further to speak English in a public atmosphere? So here I will explain you, I will give you some of the tips to how to speak English. Okay, so the video going to be start. So first of all, there is so many question among so many audience that yes, we don't have so much people, or we don't have any single of the people who speak English with me. So yes, but important is what you can start your speaking English with yourself. Means what? In your home there is a mirror, and mirror is always be a good friend of human being. So if you want to be start, you can start with your mirror. And just one more thing I want to tell you that no one is perfect in this world. So in this world, if you are thinking that after speaking English you will have a capacity to win all the world, to just conquer all over the world. So important is what that it is not basically a truth. This is important that you have to think it. Yes, you have to start very slowly, because even I am speaking before you, that not mean I am so much perfect. I'm just speaking in a very normal way. So you have to start with your own way. And second most important thing, that listening, speaking, reading and writing. So here I just want to share that listening and writing, these are two basic things that is based on creation. If you're talking about listening and writing, then suppose that when you are going to write into the exam, then it's obviously whatever you have prepared in your mind, that is not reality. That when you appear in the exam, then you will obviously write those things, those ideas that you studied at the last night. And also, if you're talking about the part of reading and speaking, so reading and speaking is those such types of thing that is actually a difference. This is based upon your consumption. Means what? When you are going to speak before any of the people, so it doesn't mean you doesn't have to require so much high-fi vocabs, high-fi terms of language that you have to speak before audience and just impress to everyone. No, you have to do a such kind of factor that will stand before all of them. And the next important thing is that if you want to speak before a audience, then you have to make it as a habit. Because of what? When you are going to use as a habit, then everybody will appreciate you. Yes, he is doing perfect thing. And one more thing, there is a starting of tips. Means what? It is all about the introduction, and now I'm going to give you some tips that how to speak English. Very good. So the first is what? Speak slowly. When you are starting phase of speaking English, so important is what? You have to speak slowly, because when you are going to speak slowly, so it's very important thing that you will be used there is am are buzzword that's you basically use in your terminology to make a say proper sentence, frame those sentences in mind and start it. The second is listen well. Yeah, that's very important thing, that when you are going to speak something, but first of all you have to listen very well, because when you are not able to listen very well, then how you can speak? And some of the time people is just left this part that yeah, we don't have to listen to any of the people, we just skip it. But important is what? We have to always listen first of all those things, those ideas, then we are able to speak it. And the thing is what? We have to have very small vocabs. Means what? Many of the time we attach with those people who have a small vocabs or who speak very English fluently. But important is what? We are in a starting phase, so we have to use some of the vocabs that are very similar to those such kind of thing. Means what? It is a substitute word. When you are using to substitute word, then obviously it will help you to stand there. Okay. The next is what? Read, read, read. I told you earlier that listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These are the four major steps to learn any of the language. So basically, in my terms, what I had did that whenever I thought that I don't have able to speak English, so what I did personally, I watch YouTube videos, I read English newspaper, English books, or whatever that I have that belong to the English. I just use it because of what, when we are going to use these such terminology, then obviously everyone will connect with us. Yes, there is some of the time when we feel not able to speak a very proper English, and that it can happen with anyone. And the next is what, find a person. Find a person means what, yes, in a starting phase when we are going to speak English, there is no one with us. But yes, if we find it, then obviously we can find it like our family member. In the starting age, when you call to your mama, that's very simple example. Okay, when you call to your mama and will say that, yes mama, give me a glass of water, then it can it really happen that your mama will told you that no, I will not give you glass of water, or mama just angry on you. No, mama will appreciate you that my child, my son, my daughter is speaking English. Okay, even if your father, even if your brother and sister, everyone will appreciate you. So start with your family member, then go to someone other who does not belong to you, who actually not belongs to your family member. Okay, so the next part is that keep substitute word. As I told you that you have to small vocab and use a very substitute word. If you don't belong to be a hard word in your mind, then it's not mean that you are not able to speak English. You have to use a substitute words, and with those substitute word, you can speak English very fluently. Okay. So the next point is that you have to consider with yourself that yes, I'm not best. Yes, you will listen very right that I'm not best. Because of what? Everyone is not perfect in this world. Even in the Hindi terminology, if you're talking about Hindi, तो जब हम हिंदी में भी बात करें तो क्या कोई ये नेसेसरी पार्ट नहीं है कि हम हिंदी भी बहुत अच्छी बोलते हैं, बिकॉज हिंदी हमारी मदर टंग है. सो if you're talking about the term of English, so obviously we don't have to think so much that we are we are very perfect, we are very we conquered on the English. No, we have to just think about it, we have to speak slowly, and then we have to concerned about it. Okay, so some of the things that I want to share with you as a major important tip, that don't be nervous. Because of what, when we are going to speak any of the English, then some of the time we feel nervous. So basically everyone is nervous. It's important is what, if you conquer or you're fearful, if you conquer or your nervousness, then obviously you can speak English very fluently. So this is a spoken series first video. I share you some of the things that I have personally known with known with those ideas that I have made with so many people. But till then, if you want to be so much with these facts, if you want to know so much about learning or speaking English, you can mention me on comment section. I will personally reply you. Till then, be safe, be at your home, and bye everyone.